Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 205. It is Tuesday, the last Tuesday before we leave for our trip. Tuesday morning, we are just leaving for the office early. It's a nice day, clear skies, 61 degrees outside. Ready to go. I really am. Ready for this trip. Ready to be out on the open seas and just look out into nothingness and just relax. I really am. It's time. I don't know where else to go, man. It's at this point, I think that mental relaxation is going to be so valuable for me. That's going to be the real AV in this situation. Today, August 25th, I have no meetings today. No meetings tomorrow, which is Wednesday. A bunch of meetings Thursday as usual, and just our team meeting on Friday. So that's all good. There's nothing unusual there. Today on the way to the office, I'm going to swing by Wendy's and pick up some orange juice, 4 orange juice, and then I'll be halfway through my free stuff with Pays. Then this afternoon we'll continue on with that. Hopefully this afternoon I hear from a friend of mine. We're supposed to be meeting at a casino this afternoon. Hopefully we'll get that opportunity, probably have lunch together or something like that, and then head back to the office. Should be a pretty easy day today. I should be spending most of my time today working on plans for our trip. So all that's good, and I'm excited. So really, that's about it right now. I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. Just leaving the office right now. 10 o'clock. Leaving early today because I'm meeting a friend. We're gonna have lunch. Gonna head to my casino here real quick. Gonna probably just take a 20-minute quick lap around. May or may not find anything, and then we'll head over to the restaurant to eat. We're gonna have wings today, so 72 degrees outside right now, almost clear skies, really nice day, light breeze, just a perfect day really. And let's go in there and make something. Can we have something, please? So excited about this trip, man. So excited to be able to just relax, take a lap, make 100, take a lap, make 100, go rest, get some free food, take a lap, make 100. It's gonna be great. Hopefully I'm the only one on there. We'll see. All right, guys, heading to the casino. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and not a lot of stuff going on in there. Actually, I would say pretty much nothing going on in there right now. Very few people in there, probably less than 20 people in there. A lot of the machines are still down from yesterday. Whatever, man, whatever. And I pretty much didn't find anything almost the whole time. As I was leaving, I found a 60-cent play, which made me like $16. And then I found a $3 play on my way out. First spin hits, and I end up walking away plus $90. So plus 90, not bad, whatever. I mean, I would have just left the office a little bit ago anyway, normally. So right now we're going to head to this restaurant to meet a friend, another AP. And we should get there like right on time, a minute early, right on time. So good timing. And I'll come back and update you, let you know how it went. All right, guys. Just leaving the restaurant. That was delicious, man. I love that stuff. Oh, go to the office and get into a coma over there. Wow, that was a good meal. I'm not even going to stop anywhere else on the way because I'm a little late getting back. But met with this guy, super nice guy. He, exactly the way he was last time I saw him. We're about similar age, similar height, similar build, similar look in some ways. Super nice guy, down to earth guy, very smart guy. He does things totally different than me, and he followed a different path than I did, and I kind of feel like his path might have been better than mine, honestly, as far as variance and as far as chances of getting kicked out of casinos. And he still is not supposed to go to some places, but overall he's done pretty well for himself, and it's a bad environment right now for everybody. Everybody's suffering right now, but good guy. We know some of the same people, and talked about a lot of things, about different areas and different cities, different games and stuff like that. Really good guy. Honestly, I wish I had more time. I would have spent a couple hours talking to him, because he's a really good guy. And I feel like both of us were kind of rushed to try to get in what we wanted to say, and I would have liked to spend more time. So maybe next time we'll do it when I'm not working, and we'll spend a little bit more time talking. But he actually was at a casino today that I'm not allowed in, and I'm jealous, because I liked that place. I made a lot of money off that place. I made $100,000 off that place before they had any clue what was going on, all on blackjack. But they're very, very, very sore at me, and he said, do you think you could go back in there now? And my answer is absolutely not. I think in 5 more years, it's still going to be absolutely not. It's already been 6 years, and I don't think I can ever go back there. If I could find a way to do it, that would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe if they sell to someone else, and I verify that the LLC changed, I might go in, but I have a feeling they're going to pick me off right away. Anyway, man, just sitting down, talking to him, talking to somebody like that, someone you can relate to, that's going through the same things as you, and talk about things that interest us, is so nice. I mean, it felt as good to talk to him as winning a couple $100, because we crave that, right? I mean, we're creatures that like to be around other people. We're social and stuff, and I'm more introverted than most people. I can be by myself, as you know, for hours and days and weeks, and that's not a problem. And I don't usually talk to people a lot, because frankly, I feel like I waste my time talking to most people, because and I'm not trying to make myself out to be something so important, but a lot of the conversation you have with people is just useless conversation. How's it going? Where are you from? Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, I've been there. My wife did this. My parents, my family. Okay, great. So what did we learn? We learned nothing. But a lot of the APs are so intelligent, and not just in advantage play, but life skills and intelligence. And it's so nice to talk to somebody like that, even if you don't talk about gambling at all, because they're good, decent people, a lot of them. Now, there's scumbags out there, but I've been very, very fortunate that there's only one guy that I ever met that was kind of a scumbag, and he knows who he is, and he, whatever, I'm not going to say anything else, but he's the only one. But other than that, I've been very fortunate. Everybody else, most of the other people I met, I would split plays with them without worrying about getting, not getting paid or something like that. So, and a lot of them, I just take them at their word. They're like, you want me to videotape it? I'm like, no, I trust you. If you're going to scam me, you're going to scam me. But I've been very fortunate to meet really, really good people. So anyway, can I say really, really a few more times? Let's head back to the office. We'll spend about 3 hours there. Let everybody see us and see how hard we're not working, and go from there. Today, so far, I did all my work that I was supposed to do for the week, for the rest of the week, and I started planning our trip. We're going to be landing in Orlando, and then we'll stop and get some food there, and then we're gonna go to the Cape Canaveral area, and there's a pier over there. We'll probably spend a few hours at the pier shopping and looking around, and then we're gonna go to our hotel, which actually is a Comfort Inn, which sounds like it's not a great place, but it really is a nice place. We stayed there last time when we took a cruise. When we went to St. Thomas and all those. And then right across the street from that hotel is a really good barbecue restaurant. So, and I get all these stomach problems when I eat greasy food and things like that. Hotel's right across the street. It's like a dead-end street. There's a hotel right there. You go back to the room and take care of whatever you need to take care of. But so we'll do that, and then the next morning we'll get our stuff from the hotel. Checkout is 11 a.m. We'll head down to the pier again, look around, have some lunch, and then we'll get on the boat, or breakfast, and then get on the boat. Between 1:30 and 2 is our scheduled time. And we did that on purpose because you pretty much can't do much when you're first getting on. You're not exactly, but almost tied to your room. So we'll get on there. We'll have an hour and a half before we leave port. And then you have to attend this informational safety thing. And if you don't attend it, then it's a big deal. I'm like, they don't care. I'm not going to attend it. And they will. They know. So you have to go. They scan your card that you get, your ship card, and then you're okay from there. So, but I will be doing the podcast on the cruise. Expect possible delays in releasing it, and expect possibly 2 or 3 of them being released at once. I should be able to release at most one every 2 days. Because the days at sea I may not be able to send anything, but overall should be good. So I'm just excited about the opportunity. Anyway, let's get back to the office, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and right now it's almost 3:40. Just leaving the office. We're going to head to the casino, take a quick lap or two, and hopefully pick up a couple $100. I was looking at our trip. Got everything organized for the trip to Florida, the trip back from Florida off the boat, and then I went through 130 different excursions that you could get. I narrowed it down to about 30, and now narrowed it down to about 16. I think I've got 2 of the 4 stops that we're going to already figured out, and then I have my preferred items for the other 2. So I'll run all that by the family tonight, and hopefully get that figured out. My wife sent me a message a little bit ago, and my kids were talking about it too, that Dolly Parton died today, which is very unfortunate. We were fans of her because, like the music or not, she was a good person who cared about people and gave her time and her energy and her money to helping people, especially with literacy, giving books away and things like that. And she's lived simply her whole life, which is what we're supposed to do. So it's a little sad to hear it, but she was 80 years old, and she was sick for a little while here recently. So, and I'm sure that she made her everything had made her peace with everything. But anyway, unfortunate, but I wanted to mention that. Right now, like I said, we're heading back to the casino, and 82 degrees outside, clear skies, another beautiful day, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. I didn't mention, yesterday I did play online, made about $220 yesterday, so that was probably the best part of my day, and it may be the best part of my day today also. I will be playing online tonight. About 2/3 of the money I was waiting for came through last night, so I don't have too much in the pipeline right now. I just don't like it getting above 5 figures, and it was like almost 12,000 I was waiting for. So now that it's down a little bit, I can go ahead and reuse that money again. Anyway, I went in this place, and it was getting kind of busy, but everything was paying so badly. I'll give you an example. The last thing I played, a guy had been playing it for a long time. I finally gave up on it. I left and came back around to check things on my way out. I was down about 100 and, I don't know, 110, 120, something like that. And this thing gave me the best possible result. And it's still, even though it's like the best possible result, it can vary what it pays, right? And it basically paid me the minimum possible, which is like $90. So I did have a lot of variance, lots of ups and downs. It was just horrible. There's no way to candy coat it. Not enough stuff. So I played a machine that actually a friend of mine had sent me a play on it earlier today. And he said, do you want this? You want to split it? And I said, yes. And I was about 40 minutes after he had sent the message because I didn't see it. And he's like, oh, it's too late. I already played it and I already lost a bunch of money on it. So what did I do? The smart guy that I am, that I always tell people I don't play that machine anymore. I went and played that machine. And I was down about over 300 at one point. Ended up coming back a little bit. But it was that last play that got me close to even. I still ended the session down slightly, $10. So we made $80 today. $80 for 2 visits. Right now I have to head to the pharmacy, get some stuff for the kids, and then we're going to head home and probably play online. We've got a lot of other stuff going on today as well. Traffic is horrendous. I was in that casino over an hour. Did not expect to be there that long. But I was getting stubborn, didn't want to leave, and finally, it did actually help a little bit at the end there, but could have been way better, to say the least. I could have worked at McDonald's during the time it took me to get to that casino twice, and to play, and to come back, and the gas, and all that, and I would have made way more money than what I just made, so whatever, it's variance, it'll come. So, now we're heading to the pharmacy, then home, and we can do some segments. This is the 1776 countdown, where I count down the top 1,776 reasons why I love the United States of America. And we're continuing on with our presidents. And now it gets a little bit harder, right? Because you guys know who the first president is, and I would say most of you know who the second president is. Do you know who the fourth president of the United States was? I'll give you a hint. He was related to another president. That's right. So John Adams' son, John Quincy Adams, was the fourth president of the United States. He was born July 11th, 1767, in Braintree, Massachusetts. If that sounds familiar, I believe his father might have been born there as well. It's now called Quincy, Massachusetts, because of him. He was the son of the second president, John Adams, and his wife, Abigail Adams. And so this family became one of the most famous families in America because of all this. And you'll see how many other things that he did as well. So he witnessed the American Revolution when he was a child. And at age 7, he reportedly watched the Battle of Bunker Hill from near his home. Wow. He became a diplomat at a young age, and that basically what happened was his father went on a diplomatic mission to Europe, and he took his son with him, but he really got a lot of experience, got to see how things work, and he actually learned a lot of languages from his trips as well. He learned Latin, Greek, French, Dutch, German, Russian, so of course English. So he did graduate from college in 1787, and then after that he studied law, which again we've talked about. Other presidents studied law as well, and he did serve as a diplomat to Netherlands, Prussia, and Russia before he became president. And he helped negotiate the Treaty of Ghent. Do you guys know what the Treaty of Ghent is? They don't really teach about it anymore. But that's the treaty that ended the War of 1812 between the United States and Britain. And he was the Secretary of State under James Monroe, which is interesting because James Monroe was not president till after. So he went down in rank, right? And you'll see that's not the only thing that he did like that. He helped acquire Florida, and with a treaty with Spain in 1819, and he is actually one of the most controversial. His election was one of the most controversial elections because during that election, nobody got a majority of electoral votes, and Andrew Jackson actually got more electoral and popular votes than John Quincy Adams. But then, of course, if you don't win with the electoral, then it goes to Congress, and so that's how he won, even though he did not have the majority. So his presidency was kind of unpopular, so he faced a lot of opposition from Jackson's supporters, but he was very ambitious, to say the least, and he wanted the federal government to invest in roadways, canals, scientific research, education, infrastructure, all these different things, and he supported scientific exploration. So he lost the presidential election to Andrew Jackson in 1828, and then after that he became a member of the House of Representatives and served from 1831 until his literal death in 1848. He actually died on the Capitol floor, at his desk, actually. So I mean, unbelievable. He became one of the strongest opponents of slavery in Congress, and he had fought what was called the gag rule. The gag rule prevented Congress from considering any petitions against slavery. So very interesting. And he did I mention the Monroe Doctrine already? I don't know. I think, yeah. Anyway, he felt that European countries and America should stay out of each other's business. So he negotiated a deal where Europe would stay out of our affairs, we'd stay out of their affairs. No European new colonies could be established in the Americas, and any existing colonies could stay the property of Europe, but this way it kept us out of their business and them out of our business. So so he was the Secretary of State and helped negotiate that Monroe Doctrine. So the fourth president of the United States, John Quincy Adams. Another reason why I love the United States of America. All right, guys, we'll do the rest of our segments here. What did you eat today, MW? What the heck did I eat today? Oh yeah, I had the wings with my friend, and those were actually really good, and I like that exact wing a lot. I'm going to give it, I hate to do this, but I'm going to give it a jack on a scale of 2 through ace. I think it was that good. It was worth it. It's a jack on a scale of 2 through ace. And what did you tip today, MW? Big fat 0. Hardly did anything today. And what did you learn today, MW? Well, I learned that things are tough all the way around, and just people are doing different things, and the people who are surviving right now are the people who are doing things that are different. They're working hard. They're not stopping. They're being creative, and we're going to continue to be creative ourselves. So that's what's going to happen here. Tomorrow's going to be a travel day. It'll be a big day for us, and we'll go from there. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.